Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Remember, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. We've got a fantastic offer for you, which I'll give you a little bit more information on later in the video. But that's the QR code. That's the link. Let's get stuck into this video, though, for now. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. So Florian Plettenberg and most importantly, David Ornstein are going quite big right now on Matthijs de Ligt to Manchester United. Now, we've heard Manchester United linked with various different central defenders. We've heard about Jarrad Branthwaite. We've heard about Leny Yoro. And now we're hearing Manchester United could be looking to make a move for Matthijs de Ligt. Florian Plettenberg going as far to say it's getting more and more concrete and the deal could be done very, very soon. Matthijs de Ligt, a former Bayern Munich Juventus, well, not former, he's a current Bayern Munich player, a former Juventus, former Ajax player. He has passed with Erik ten Hag and he's been linked with Manchester United right now, which could be a huge move and a transfer that I would all be for. I'd be for it. Really, massively. I was happy when we were linked with Frankie de Jong, another player that was formerly of Ajax, who I think is a fantastic player. I'd still take him at Manchester United now. And now we're being linked with his teammate, his former teammate at Ajax and his current teammate at Holland. And obviously, we'll get stuck into that story from David Ornstein. We've still got other reports as well to look at. I want to get your thoughts in those comments below. Make sure you're keeping them coming. But this is a story from David Ornstein in The Athletic. United seriously considering a move for Matthijs de Ligt from Bayern Munich. He goes on to say the 24-year-old centre-back is viewed as an increasingly viable candidate as United's efforts to strengthen their backline intensify. Club-to-club negotiations are yet to take place and there is no certainty the move will happen. However, he has emerged as a concrete target. De Ligt has been on the Old Trafford radar ever since coming through at Ajax, with the long-standing admiration continuing when he joined Juventus and subsequently Bayern Munich. United's interest is matched by that of manager Erik ten Hag, who worked with De Ligt as Ajax head coach and would welcome a reunion. The Netherlands international remains under contract at Bayern Munich until 2027, but the cost of a potential transfer is likely to be more realistic than other options such as Jarrad Branthwaite. United made a proposal for Branthwaite worth 35 million plus 8 million in add-ons, which is still on the table despite Everton's reluctance to sell lower than their asking price of around 70 million pounds. Multiple possibilities are being weighed up. Jean-Claire Todibo cannot be recruited from Nice, while the firm favourites for Leny Yoro are Real Madrid, and the pursuit of De Ligt is independent to that of Branthwaite, but obviously that Branthwaite deal is seemingly more difficult to do. Whether United are able to secure one or two new players at their heart of the defence will depend on departures, which are needed to generate finances and free up squad space. You're looking at, the defenders that could potentially be on their way out. You're looking at Harry Maguire, you're looking at Victor Lindelof, maybe. So as I said, guys, this video is brought to you by HelloFresh, and HelloFresh have made my life a lot easier, and I'm going to tell you why you should be making the most of this fantastic offer that I have for you today. Now, the offer that I have for you is 60% off your first box, 20% off the next 2 months, and free desserts for life. How does that sound? But it's going to sound even better because, look, myself, I'm on the road an awful lot. You lot know this. I'm doing the club. I'm doing Stretford Paddock. One of those is based in London. One of those is based in Manchester. I live in Birmingham. So I'm backwards and forwards. I'm on the motorway all the time. And HelloFresh have made it really convenient for me to eat healthily. Because when I'm on the road, usually I'm eating at service stations and stuff. But now I know that I can get home to a box just like this. A HelloFresh box with all the goodies in there from the meals that I have selected using their fantastic app, which I'll show you in a second. Now, I'm a big fan of anything chicken based really, and HelloFresh know this because I tell them it through the app, and I get all these meals here, as you can see, sent to me with the ingredients just like this, with all the ingredients in little convenient bags like this. All your meals are separated there so you know which ingredients are for what. And you can just get stuck in to making sure you have a nice meal for that day and your busy day at work hasn't gone and ruined your eating and eating healthily and eating good food as well. How often you're on the services and the food's not great. So it gives you great options to be using great food and all those kind of things. And as I said, you've got the app as well, and you can jump on the app and you can have a look and you can scroll through different meals. You can either put something in that you fancy, like I would, have a little type of chicken and see what chicken options have got for me. But even if you don't want chicken and you want beef or you want something else, I'm not saying you want beef, relax. I mean beef for your dinner or something like that. You can stick that in there, prawns, whatever you want. You can stick it in there, select your meals and make sure you are eating good for that week. It's really convenient. I'm using it. The family's using it. It's all I need really to make sure I'm eating good. They're really flexible as well. So if you're going away on holiday or something like that, you can pause. You can change the delivery address as well. If you're at home for the summer and then you're away for university or whatever you're doing for work or whatever. So it's really convenient and flexible over there at HelloFresh. Now, right here on the screen is my QR code for the offer that I'm about to give you. But you can also go to www.hellofresh.co.uk/McKola. The unique code is McKola, real simple, MCKOLA, and you'll get 60% off your first box, 20% off the next 2 months, and free desserts for life. I would have had you at free desserts for life. I didn't have to give you the rest, but that's how good this offer is. You've also got a 60% off your first box, 20% off the next 2 months with your free dessert for life. So make sure you're getting stuck in with HelloFresh, and thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring us as well. You also go on and look at Florian Plettenberg and what he's been saying, and he says Matthijs de Ligt to Manchester United is getting more and more concrete. That was after on the 13th of June, he said Manchester United were closely monitoring the situation of Matthijs de Ligt. So it looks like United are making a move for him now. Bayern Munich ready to make changes to their team after failing to win the league, something they become expectant to do. Now we're hearing stories about Mason Greenwood possibly going to Marseille. He's been linked with loads of Italian clubs and Spanish clubs, but it looks like it could be going to Marseille as it stands. I expect that will change and there'll be many twists and turns in that. And Manchester United, according to Fabrizio Romano, have been informed about 40 million release clause of Joshua Zirkzee, valid until mid-August. United are discussing Zirkzee internally after talks with agents over salary and cost of the deal. AC Milan are still there with contract agreed. The commissions are the stumbling block. We heard that Galatasaray made a bid for Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well, although nothing really concrete on that, so we'll wait and see on that one. And Manchester United are also being linked in Uruguay with Manuel Ugarte, who I think is a pretty good player, but surprising target for Manchester United if it is to be believed. We see a lot of players being linked with Manchester United because their clubs want to sell them or their agents want to get them a move, and you see them being linked with Manchester United. But I don't know whether this one's true yet as of now. So we need to kind of wait and see what happens with this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. I thought we'd make that video, especially with the news of Matthijs de Ligt potentially joining Manchester United. When you hear a lot of rumours, you don't really look at them. But with David Ornstein's dropping something, and then you kind of got the story from Florian Plettenberg as well, it's worth sitting up and taking notice. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know how you're feeling about Manchester United's summer so far. And of course, hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share. And thank you to HelloFresh as well. I'll be back very, very soon. See you in a bit.